is Gibson, who is guilty of the face mask, and that's 24 yards of field position with a catch and the penalty. Well, they're going to come here, and then Gibson's going to drop out, and that's how they get the matchup with Gibson then out there on Sam Laporta. They're trying to give, which is what McDonald was guilty of face mask. He showed it to the blitz, but it was only a 4-man rush, and it gets caught out there trying to pass for a pretty talented tight end. It's off to a slow start during this rookie season. Here's Gibbs. And Gibbs is good for 2. Just to show it to you, here's the face mask by Gibson.
What's cracking, y'all? I'm in here walking around in my goddamn house. Zooming and booming.
Arizona, wasn't sure we were going to see him, and then talking with Jared, he said, guy looks as healthy as I've ever seen him.
So we got the Titans, they up by 6. Detroit up by 7, driving at the penalty. I forgot what the topic I was going to start on, but we just going to generally. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Let's make it simple, make it easy. The Miami Dolphins. So me and Chris earlier today was talking about the Dolphins and what the Dolphins got going on and which way they should maneuver, operate their program. Granted, again, the inner workings of the NFL and coaching and liability, responsibility, how all of that works is one thing, but I do genuinely say that I forgot to say I do believe I wish the chemical. Oh, boom, it's sideways. We ain't gonna worry about it. I just like that. Yeah, no, I was just saying that I think it's pretty interesting looking at what the Dolphins got going on and shit like that. I feel like if the Dolphins is really trying to win, there's no way that Tyreek Hill, for example, is not on dynamic kickoff right now. Go through what they're going through, struggling, how they're struggling. How do you not have Tyreek Hill back there on the return team for the opportunity to, 1, create a bad kick, and to 2, as well, create a dynamic, opportunity to make a play. Granted, they're not going to kick it deep to him. Probably they're going to kick it off back end zone, but I don't understand really how that's not an asset that's being used right now, especially for a team like that. Looks like the Lions are getting ready to score again. They're going to go 21-7, go 2 touchdowns on Seattle. Earlier, me and Chris were chatting a little bit. Hopefully, he'll get on here a little bit later. But earlier, he and I were chatting about a lot of the various quarterback situations in the league. Let's see. Pornhub.com. Big ass titties flapping. First thing on the browser. Okay, so current draft order is Jacksonville quarterback, Tennessee needs one, my New England quarterback, Cincy needs one, or Cincy got a quarterback, Cleveland needs one. As y'all see, I'm struggling with this fucking phone stand like a motherfucker. It's okay. Hopefully my friend get on here a little bit later, so I don't have to do all this one man band shit. I'm used to it again. But again, this is the current draft order we got at the current moment. So the Jaguars with the quarterback just paid their quarterback umpteen amount of millions. Put it in the cash and then bury it. Millions. Put it in the casket and bury it. You've got Tennessee, who I think needs a quarterback. I don't think you can continue. You can stay any more than a season with a quarterback who makes bad decisions, and you know anything that will go wrong, anything that can go wrong will. My boy Will Levis is Will Murphy's Law. Oh my God, Will Murphy's Law Levis. My boy Gino tried to kill somebody. Oh Lord. And unfortunately, with Will Murphy's Law Levis, it's not necessarily turned into the best situation already. I think that they should have definitely kept Malik Willis now. But we're going to talk about racial dynamics and quarterback rooms. Tennessee Titans are making a move way early. New England just drafted a quarterback, so I don't think they'll take a quarterback in the first round. Cincinnati has Joe Burrow, just paid him multi-millions. Cleveland is looking to get up off of Deshaun Watson in that deal. I think that'll be a place where you can look up very validly, and I think we can say that they probably will have a first round top 10, 15 pick. Carolina will be possibly drafting a quarterback, but again, they'll also be looking to move off their quarterback, so that creates an interesting dynamic for them. My Rams at 7 right now, if they tank it out, but we know Sean McVay does not have a bit of tank in his blood. So the Rams are going to make a push, whatever situation they'll be in. I think they'll be in a position to take a pick in the first round, similarly to how they did this year, if the quarterbacks are there, which I think they will be. Arizona has a quarterback, so they won't be taking one. The New York Giants need a quarterback, even though they just paid Daniel Jones in abundance. Miami at 10. So we done made it through from 1 through 10, and I think the teams from 1 through 10, they clearly are going to need a quarterback. Tennessee, Cleveland, Carolina, the Rams, the Giants. So 5 out of the top 10 teams need quarterbacks, and the Dolphins. So 6 out of the top 10 teams need quarterbacks. I think that I've been talking around with Kiani. I've been talking with Chris, and I continue to say that Shador is not draftable everywhere automatically. Shador is crazy. So you got to put Shador in a situation that properly fits him. I think as much as it'll be a tumultuous dynamic in a situation, him with the Dolphins would be great because it's a veteran team. Him with the Rams would be great because it's a veteran team. I wouldn't go and send him to Cleveland because I don't think Cleveland is together enough. And the Titans, where it may be good for the dynamic and just for him to get drafted, I don't know if that organization is together enough either. With enough help and talent to help him, I think. The offensive line is a struggle. The receivers are a struggle. You don't want him in Colorado, too, with less help. And then again, right, you look at the first round. So does that mean Travis Hunter arguably is a first-round pick at receiver and defensive back? Well, then you look at the Jaguars hold it out and continue to hold the line. They kind of would need a Travis Hunter, because they would need a defensive back and a wide receiver. You get a number 1 corner and a number 2 receiver. Brian Thomas, we know is going to be your number 1. And Christian Kirk, right? And Evan Ingram. So you know you got that out there. I don't know. It'll be pretty interesting to see. And then from there, you go teams in this kind of middle patch, right? So you got none of these teams need a quarterback. Now you're looking at none of these teams that don't need a quarterback. Only teams that need a quarterback realistically that can take a shot on a high-level quarterback is the Jets and the Vegas Raiders. I feel like the Jets, even though they should take a quarterback, I think the Jets will look at it and say that they have a quarterback from Florida State from last year, Jordan Travis, and they may be skeptical to take that pick. But again, I think definitely in that situation right there with that defense, you look to go take a quarterback who is at the highest level of elevation and maybe further along. I can't say that I'd say that Jordan Travis is a better quarterback than Shador. For the Vegas Raiders, I don't know what they'll be having going on. Everybody said Devontae Adams is out of there. moving from Devontae Adams can get you a second first round pick, which allows you to get another receiver. So now you can possibly go and get the kid from LSU. You can go get Burden. And then again, with Burden and Brock Bowers, now you got a little something going. Right? Go get the running back from Boise State. Now you might have a little bit of something going on. So I think it's also determined on how it's working out for the organization, the pieces that are needed. But I think that this draft for quarterbacks is a very interesting situation and interesting dynamic because again, we ain't even talked about Quinn Ewers. We ain't even talked about who are the quarterbacks that they say in the league. Oh, they whooped Geno Smith ass, y'all. Yeah, no, this Lions defense is good. My defense is really good. Rodrigo. It may be cheesy. Right now, we're looking at the quarterback prospect for 2025.
We give our souls. We give up our comfort zones and make the other side uncomfortable. We give our passion. We even give his passion. Good boy. We give it all because that's how you win it all. It's in our blood. And now we can give that too. This season, Abbott and Big Ten are pitting school against school in the largest blood donation competition of our lifetime. Quite the largest blood shortage in generations. Want your school to win? Press the button. Give blood.
Y'all don't even want to know why we look this up.
Look to the high seas for the scintillating premiere of Dr. And Thursday, Singles Week. Your heart. New Thursday on ABC and
Let's see what Walter Football has on their list. This was 7 days ago. Fedora at number 1, Carson Beck at number 2, which I just don't see it. Quinn at 3, Cam at 4, Milrow 5, Aller at 6, Jackson Dart 7, Noah Vita 6 if he comes out, Dylan Gabriel at 7, Brandon Leonard at 8. Smith running his life out here. And again, realistically, this draft is a draft of 5 quarterbacks. And that is Jalen Milroe, Cam Ward, Quinn Ewers, Carson Beck, and Shador.
Yards and a first down. Well, we saw it last week by the Detroit Lions against Arizona and we're perfect before the end of the half. And Seattle takes a big run out of their playbook here on third and expected against the site defense.
You know, it's been all right. We really
So they got Travis Hunter, like I said, going number 1, Shador number 2, McMillan number 3, Will Johnson at 4, Mason Graham at 5, James Pierce at 6. So again, that's what I'm saying. It's 2 quarterbacks go between 1 and 9. The first 9 picks is only 2 quarterbacks get snatched up. Oh, the Rams don't got no first round pick. Why the Rams don't got no draft pick?
Daniel was talking about 3 guys to play. This game, let's get a look. Hey, Goofy, turn on the Heisman House.
So why is showing that the Rams don't take no first round pick in 2025? See, that's what I'm saying. Who idea is that? Oh, excuse me. They got us at 7, bitch. Okay, so they said in the Rams picking the offensive tackle at number 7, which would make sense because we need a lineman. All right, they saying we taking Will Campbell. We gonna run it back with Matthew Stafford one more again.
Put your eyes on this.
That's what I'm saying. So there's 2 quarterbacks going the entirety. 3 quarterbacks go 4. Excuse me. Cam Ward to the Steelers, I don't see it. Carson Beck in the first round, don't see it at all. Carson Beck in the first round, don't see it at all to Georgia. I don't think that anybody's going to force themselves on that. Quinn Ewers at 9, I can see that. Shador at 2, Travis at 1. But I just don't see the teams will reach up and take Shador in the top 5. I think out of spite and hate, they might not even take Shador in the top 5. So I don't know how realistic that is, even though it's not unrealistic either. I'm like that. Honey, relax. Arden Key out here making this play. Yeah, I think it's a pretty interesting dynamic thing because I think when you look at some of these teams playing it out and playing it out, it's a need, definitely. It's a need in the draft spots that are there for a guy like Shador. But what you're relinquishing, so to speak, and taking him with the first overall pick and the power in the organization and how things are going to definitely drastically change, so to speak, I think it's pretty interesting overall. Let's check in on the games coming up this weekend.
Clark and Jason Kelsey's first half reaction. Remembering Dean Rose, who passed away today, that's all coming up at the shift to Brian Callahan is out there. Fascinating story. He's
He don't want major. He don't want Will Levis out there anyway. Will Levis is hurt because you got Missouri playing at Texas A&M. Thank you. Michigan State at Oregon State, Syracuse at UNLV, Houston at Texas, Syracuse at UNLV is probably the best game between the 2 of them. I ain't gonna lie, I might probably got Syracuse in that game. You got UCLA, Penn State. Penn State gonna run through them boys like water in Mexico through the stomach. You got Missouri at A&M. That's a pick 'em. I think that comes down to last play of the game. Like it's literally like a 7-point game at the end. I think 3-point, 6-point game, 7 to 6-point game. Purdue at Wisconsin. UMass at Northern Illinois. Boston College at Virginia. I wonder if Boston College's quarterback will be back this week. Yeah, man, the Seahawks struggling to move the ball. The Lions defense is good. That's what I'm saying, man. The healthy Rams is the problem. Don't let us get healthy. Pitt at North Carolina is a pretty good one. NC State home against Wake Forest. Navy at Air Force. Ooh. Let's see what they got on that. 1-3 versus 4. Okay, so Navy is pulling up with the undefeated record, and Air Force is trying to spoil the party. That'll be interesting to see how that game plays out. Oh, gee, no. Hey, DK dropped it. Damn. Yeah, they locking these niggas up, man. Army at Tulsa. Let's see. The Battle of the Academies, their journeys to stay undefeated. Okay, so this would be probably a tougher game, too, for Army. Tulsa's at 2-3. Tulsa's usually a tough out for a little bit for usually some of the better teams. Ooh, Iowa at Ohio State. That's going to be a good game. 3:30 p.m. That's going to be a really good game. Ole Miss at South Carolina. That'll be a good game, too, because South Carolina is good. Beamer's son is really good. Frank Beamer's son. Or I think that is Frank Beamer, whichever one. But, Beamer Ball from Virginia, Texas. His son is over there now. Virginia Tech at Stanford should be a pretty good game. Yeah, 2-2 versus 2-3. And again, Miami should be 3-1, 3-2 right now. That's the crazy part. Indiana ranked this week 23. They playing against Northwestern. All right. Oh, West Virginia, Oklahoma State. Oklahoma State been struggling. They just lost this past week. They got their ass whooped. They lost last week too, if I'm not mistaken. Now I guess it's a little bit of a take your time break. They're gonna have to take their time to beat Vanderbilt prospectively, but then they get a little break as that game is over. Ooh, Colorado State at Oregon State. That's a pretty good game. Clemson at Florida State. Give me Clemson. Well, not even head shake. Give me Clemson, but it'd be interesting to see Florida State without DJU since he's out with a hand injury. If I'm not mistaken, a finger. Tennessee at Arkansas. Ooh, good game. 7:30. Tennessee gonna win by 7. Let's say 10. Michigan at Washington. Give me Washington to cover, but Michigan will win that game. Minnesota, number 10, USC goes to Minnesota, so they stay on the East Coast. I wouldn't imagine they came all the way back already. That'll be interesting. That's at 7:30 on the Big Ten Network. Baylor reeling after they lost to Iowa State. Lost to Colorado. They'll be playing Iowa State at 7:30 on Fox. UCF at Florida. That's a good little game. Battle of the Lord, which is happening to us squads. Miami at Cal at 10. Oh, they got Miami out here on the West Coast late. Let's see if Miami can if Cal can fuck this up for them. I need the Miami narrative to end. Nice little romp for the weekend for sure. Nice little romp this weekend for sure. I think the biggest games of the weekend definitely are Miami at Cal late at night, Pac-12 after dark. You feel me? Pac-12 after dark will never die. Pac-12 after dark will never die. You feel me? Shout out to the stream. Texas A&M playing against, who are they playing? Who did I say Texas A&M was playing against? Tennessee at Arkansas is good. That whole 7:30 on NBC, ABC, and the Big Ten Network. SC Minnesota is going to be a good one. Michigan at Washington is going to be a good one. Tennessee at Arkansas is going to be good. Texas A&M Missouri at Texas A&M is going to be a good one too. It's a lot of good games. South Carolina, Ole Miss after Ole Miss just lost, going to be good. Georgia's off this week. That's early too, boy. 12:30. It's gonna be hot, maybe. Interesting.
This fall, switch to the TurboTax Live at both of you. You can participate with growth fast. COVID-19.
It's COVID. Black's low food. Oh no.
Paxlovid must be taken within the first 5 days of symptoms. It helps stop the virus from multiplying in your body.
Taking Paxlovid with certain medicines leads to serious or life-threatening side effects or affect how it or other medicines work, including hormonal birth control. It's critical to tell your doctor about all the medicines you take because certain side effects will end your dosage may be needed. Tell your doctor you get no liver systems.
Don't start that. Y'all trying to get out the door and get after somebody walking their dog. Don't let them out. Get out. Cut it out. Like, why are you revving your engine? Damn, niggas is talking crazy to LL Cool J. Nigga told LL Cool J had to die for niggas to download his album. God damn. Yeah, that's some shit. Man, indeed. Shout out to Travis Hunter. He has definitely been acting natural born ass this season. Damn. My nigga Tony Pollard got niggas going. I mean, my nigga Will Levis got niggas going ball. And so he said, congratulations, Braxton Bears. What's up, honey? Hello. And he came show me some love, y'all. Let's check out some NFL Stiract. Excuse me. Nothing matter like. Okay, we got Nico Collins with 489 yards, leading the league. Juwan Jennings surprisingly at number 3. Justin Jefferson at number 4. Jaden Reed, Jesus Christ, at 5. CeeDee Lamb at 7. Godwin at number 6. And Godwin is catching everything thrown at him right now. Dallas Goedert at number 8. George Pickens at number 11. Brian Thomas, another rookie. Shout out to him. Him and Malik Neighbors just put on a fucking show right now. We ain't even really talking about Brian Thomas because obviously that don't add up to Malik Neighbors 386, but that's really good, honestly. On 4 receptions a game, he doing a lot with a little bit. He was heating up early in the season. He's kind of slowed down. It seemed like he was scoring a touchdown every 5 seconds. He only got 2. Are we watching the slowdown of Stephon Diggs? Shout out to Tutu Atwell right now. With no touchdowns, and it seemed like he got 3 of them imposed. He got 11 catches this year. Really good. Shout out to Brock Bowers with 20 out of 24 receptions made for 83% catch percentage. That's really crazy. And Jamison Williams, boy, 47% is crazy. Oh my God. Wandale Robinson could have a higher catch percentage and more yards if he wasn't dropping the ball every damn 5 seconds. Tyreek Hill right now with 56.5 catch percentage and 13 catches is crazy. Damn. He got all them yards that first week. Obviously, and then Tua got knocked out. Damn.
Yeah, but it's still it's a yard
short of his career long. He's capable of this 56. Get this back. With 3-point game.
Is he gonna make it?
I think this feels like a big play. It's a over on plus territory after big punt returning.
Now the Dolphins suck. There we go. Not the kicker, the most valuable nigga in the Dolphins organization right now. Damn. Mike McDaniels ain't worth shit then. Shout out to Jordan Mason behind that 49ers offensive line running like a motherfucker. Because he's stopping folks talk about how Saquon Barkley getting it in right now. Saquon Barkley and Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry got 50 more yards rushing than him basically. And one more touchdown. It's crazy. He got an 87-yard run already. God damn. When the fuck did Derrick Henry run for 87 yards? What the fuck? This happened yesterday? When the fuck did Derrick Henry run for 87 yards? Oh. Oh. You go this trash ass returner for the Lions. Oh, this was when we was at the store. God damn. Yeah, no, they didn't want to tackle that. You could see it. Everybody was hoping somebody else hit him first. Damn. Everybody was hoping somebody hit Derrick Henry first. You know. Yeah, that's crazy. That don't even make no damn sense. Yeah, that's crazy. What? Fuck it. Shout out to the homie. God damn, Georgia going through like that? Oh, basketball niggas gonna be mad about that. Shout out D Rose. He retired this past week. That was crazy. Wasn't ready for that. But made sense, worth the time. Right. Definitely time to go ahead and take that opportunity. Oh, yeah, no, this is a crazy interception by Travis Hunter. I've not seen a player play like this. There may have been a few guys who could have done this. Maybe Patrick Peterson at one point could have did it. Definitely probably could have played a little bit of receiver. A guy like, man, no, that's it, man. Charles Woodson, maybe Dion, yeah. But again, like I think what he's doing right now, when you really look at the whole shit, it's kind of crazy. I think it's gonna be hard not to give him the Heisman Trophy because I don't think this year it should be made about a quarterback and a story. It should be about who the best player in football, in college football is, and prospectively, this will be the best player in college football. Like at the end of the day, what he's doing, how he's impacting the game, like it's not even worth a debate no more. I was gonna put up some quarterback stats, but no, we went straight into talking about Colorado with Travis Hunter. Right, this is the Travis, the Colorado Travis Hunter section. Right, I don't even know where he's sitting in the nation as far as like receiving yards. It don't even matter. He got 562 and 6 touchdowns. They done played 5 games. He just got a touchdown every game. One game he had 2. Man, stop. Talking about can he get something down the field with the child? What you man? What you want? You can't go outside right now. Y'all tripping. Come on. There we go. Not Ryan Williams. Man, Ryan Williams is really a grown ass man, man. He averaged 100 a game. Come on, yeah, no. What the fuck? I didn't even know that. It's cool. GBO. Travis Hunter right now has played in 5 games. He's got 61 yards, 46 receptions, 6 touchdowns. That makes him the number 5 receiver in the country, which to me make him the number 1 receiver in the country. Ryan Williams is at number 16 with 462, and he played receiver all day. Xavier Restrepo played receiver all day. Isaiah Bond is number 39 in the country, and he low-key one of the best receivers in the country.
You can see Jerry right here. Coming back from that Achilles.
Mm.
You see that second on that right knee there?
Oh, Tony Pollard trying to get out of there. Ah, tackle down at the 8, the 12. Shut up. Dumb man.
See the second one out there, JC Latham.
Ooh, don't let Travis Hunter be top 10 in interceptions. If he is, he's not. He need to be the Heisman front runner. It don't even nobody getting voted for. And if he not, I'm finna go throw some money on that. Oh yeah, they tripping because he got 2 of them already or 3. Tied at 14 with 15,000 other niggas. What? Well,
This is such a good job. See the patience, Westbrook and Keenan.
the game on. Just tell y'all just come in here and smoke. I put the dogs in the cage. Yeah, hold on. 1, 2. Three. So currently, until it breaks, Travis Hunter is tied for number 3 in the country and is number 1 receiver in the country. Not number 1 officially, but the number 1 unofficial receiver in the country. Based on, again, what I say is aggregate numbers and the fact that, again, I get it, Trey Harris from Ole Miss, you is indeed balling out like crazy, but I don't really care. Jack Beck, I get it. Ty Fulton, I get it. Nick Nash, I get it, but I'm not trying to hear that shit. To me, Travis Hunter is the number 1 receiver in the country because if he was playing receiver solely, he'd be going crazy. I think that's hard to argue. That's hard to argue. I mean, let's check out. We can go ahead and check out like just whatever stats is there to be had, but How do you argue with that? Yeah, because realistically, it's gonna be about whoever got the highest touchdown to interception ratio this week. Shut up, maybe. I mean, I see why they was talking about what's it called it in the Heisman race after he played one good game. They disrespecting the fuck out of Jalen Milroe. Oh yeah, there it is, 10-1. Jalen Milroe is probably gonna make the Heisman race because he got a 10-1 touchdown to interception ratio. I don't know. That's hard to argue. Yeah, these numbers boring as fuck this year. I'm just looking. It's only early. It's early, but yeah, man. I think that young man is your Heisman. Yeah, I don't think it's a debate in place. Yeah, no, that shit is crazy. It is like a whole what's gonna call it going on in Atlanta. Oh shit, I'm on motherfucking my fucking Instagram on here. God damn it. Anyway, all right, I'm gonna get off of you.
This is why you draft players like that. One-on-one, they steer the fashion, you got them. Yeah, this guy, despite being someone who's not 220 plus with real thick little body, he is explosive. That's when he got the team in it. And then that goes very good to not be more help. Okay. That way trying to survive and let me drop. Joseph Gary really was. He really on the 6 now.
Yeah, this young man too though. The shit that he done did in the last 2 weeks, ridiculous. Because again, that was the first game of the season. He started off like that, and he done just took it there every week. Again, that's Wisconsin. This is USF. Like it don't make no sense. He's supposed to be in high school. I keep saying this, man. He's 17. This don't make no sense, man. He finna be done with college in a year and a half, man. Look at that. That cat, he knew he was so wide open, he was finna score. He was in a year and a half, he not dropping shit. In 6 months, he ain't dropping shit. And boy, he be so open. Later. This nigga right here, needs to ball. This nigga right here needs to give us another healthy season. Good job last year, AD. This nigga right here, we need to stop folding when we need him to turn around and flip. He stay folding when we need him to flip. D-Lo, this year I'm gonna need you to flip out instead of folding. Shout out that good hardworking white man, Arthur Reeves. Like what? Well, them honey can't handle this damn candy. Yeah, mama got a D-line of her own.
Unable to help his teammates. He's letting him down. See what's in his head. You know, he's at the facility every day.
Now Will Levis finna show us exactly why I said they finna take a quarterback. Yep. Told you. You can't get you can't coach this out. This is bullshit. He doing this every play. He played quarterback in the NFL like niggas play when they play on All Madden or Heisman or college football. Like these niggas is everywhere. If I do any false move, they finna get the ball. Like what is this? Boy, they got Calvin Ridley and DeAndre Hopkins, and he's doing that.
Medical science has shown that every time you get one, it's exacerbated by the history. Week 2 is the tough one. Of course,
Okay.
Week 2 against the Bills, based on
That's it.
minimum 4 games. Talk to the top about seriously, you can make up the team. You make a choice about when the regular return.
I'll holler at y'all. I'm done.